Hello, my name is Matthew Herbert and I'm in South London today to show you what I do with a lemur. Lemurs become really important and brilliant part of my live setup. Recently I'm touring the live show I've been touring is with a big band, with a 20-piece big band. But I've used it in previous incarnations, like I had a smaller 13-piece that was more like pop band, and then I had a Pas du Jour, which was a record made out of food. And basically what it is, I've got a Max MSP patch which is built into the sampler using the sampling capabilities of Ableton Live. That just is over there on the computer, and the best thing about the lemur is that once this is set up, I never need to really go back to the computer, so it's just there, and all we're doing really is we're just using that as the processing power, but all the controls that I need to use are on here. And this is the first page of what I have at the moment. I have 4 pages. So the first page is basically 2 inputs, the 8 buffers, which are the sample, the equivalent of like sample banks, and then in each of those banks I can set the duration, like 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars, something like that. Master, obviously record button. This turns things on where it's on and off. So for example, if I just choose first input, which happens to be this microphone, the length of the time I want to sample for, and I'm going to put it in buffer number 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 cycle to fish hello, and then I can just press play.
5, 1 cycle, 3, 4, 5, 1 cycle, 3, 4, 5, 1 cycle, 3, 4, 5,
and then,
1 cycle.
The way that I've built it,
cycle,
with
5,
the help
cycle,
of
3, 4, 5, 1 cycle, 3, 4, 5, 1 cycle, 3, 5, 1 cycle,
that can shorten the thing, and then once if I've got something I like, I can leave it there then as well. So if then I can reverse it.
5, 1 cycle,
and I can apply it.
1 cycle, 5, 1 cycle, 5, 1 cycle,
then I can apply an LFO.
5, 1
and then I've got a fuck button, which basically messes up the sample. So basically, so just from that one sample I've got all these controls. I don't need to go anywhere near there. And then what I can then do is I can have this strange thing going on over here. Then I can play the same sample over here.
1 cycle, 3, 5,
and then another one there. And then you've got a sort of unpleasant, sort of drony mess, glitchy mess. But the point is, I've got instant control over that one sample on here. Then I have another set, which is
1 cycle, 3, 4, 5, 1 cycle, 3, 4, 5, 1 cycle, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4,
and then I can draw the waveform on this one, so I can slice it into. Looks like the button's not working still. Which then applies like a step kind of filter over a step. So basically what it's doing is it has that effect, but it's just chopping up the sampling So that's all just from the one. 5, 4, 5, 5. So that's basically all just from that one sample, and then we've got this very cool one, which is when you, that's the whole sample. We might need to get a bit more volume. That's the only thing. This is the sample. We can play the sound of a police car going past. But this is a scale, so I can play the sample on the scale, and then these are different parts of the sample coming in different directions. So that's the beginning of the sample, that was the end of the sample. And we can slow down or speed up these, we can speed up or slow down these samples. We can make my phone go off at the same time. Pitch bend here. So that's basically that's just all from one sample. I've just got all those different types of manipulation going on there. But because there's 8 buffers, and if you look at live over here, you see that's just the one sample there. So I could then put in another sample which says something like and then I can play that. And then if I change that first, then if I can do like whatever, something a bit more. The point is, I can then start layering up all these different samples. So I've got 8. I can fill up all of these buffers, and then have 8 samples all running simultaneously in the thing. So what's great about this is that this whole system has been designed just for my usage and what I would like to use on stage. And that's the great thing about the lemurs, that you can, the Dexters, that you can customise the whole thing to what you need. And what I end up doing in a live show, for example, here, I have 2 inputs here going into the sound card. One is the vocals, and the other one is the whole big band. So I get a mix from the front of house of the whole band, or everything that musicians are doing, and that comes back into my equipment, and then I can do everything that you've just seen me doing, but on the fly. So if the trumpet goes bap, then I can record it like bap and then play it back. So if the trumpet goes bap 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 bap, it's not doing that. If the trumpet goes bap bap bap, then I can just go. I can immediately start doing things with it. Whatever. I can immediately start doing things with the instruments as they come in, and then between the combination of the instruments and the vocals, I've sort of got 8 or 9 different samples floating around at the same time. Plus I have other samplers on stage with me to be able to capture and sample and play in a different way. But for me, this is really like the heart of the live show, and this allows me to create absolutely from scratch and that night something that's never existed before. And I think to be able to manipulate sound so quickly and according to principles that are important to me, I think that's a sincerely brilliant thing.